Hello, my friends. Welcome to Luna English Podcast. This is Luna. Today I've been thinking about change, not the loud kind, not the dramatic kind, but the quiet kind that happens little by little. Many people say they want a different life, more calm, more confidence, more energy, yet their days look exactly the same. This is not because they don't care. It's often because change feels uncomfortable and comfort feels safe. But comfort can also become a quiet prison. You don't notice it at first. It feels warm, familiar, easy. Still, over time, it can slowly stop you from growing. This topic matters because your life is not shaped by one big moment. It's shaped by small choices you repeat every day. The way you wake up, the way you speak to yourself, the way you react when things feel hard. Today, we'll explore how doing something different does not mean doing something extreme. It means noticing your patterns and gently choosing another direction. Small steps can open big doors, and awareness is always the first one. And if this little moment of learning feels helpful to you, I'd be glad if you pressed like and subscribed to the channel. It keeps us connected, and it supports this quiet space where we learn and grow together. Your small action truly helps more listeners find their way here. Now, let's begin. Why does comfort feel safe but still hold you back? And the answer is that comfort removes effort but also removes movement. When you stay inside what you know, your brain relaxes, but it also stops learning. This doesn't mean comfort is bad. Rest is important. Safety is important. The problem starts when comfort becomes your default answer to everything. When you avoid small discomforts, like starting something new or changing a habit, you also avoid growth. Over time, this creates a quiet routine where days feel similar and motivation slowly fades. You may feel bored, tired, or disconnected without knowing why. This is how the comfort zone becomes a prison without walls. Nothing is forcing you to stay, but fear gently closes the door. The fear of failing, of being judged, of feeling tired again. Understanding this helps you feel less angry at yourself. You're not broken. Your brain is simply choosing safety. Once you see this clearly, you can begin to make gentle changes that feel possible instead of scary. What does doing different really mean? And the answer is that it means changing direction, not your whole life. Many people believe change must be big to be real. They think they need a new job, a new body, or a new personality. This belief keeps them stuck because big change feels heavy and far away. Doing different is much simpler. It's choosing one small action that doesn't match your old pattern. It's standing up when you usually stay quiet. It's resting when you usually push. It's starting for 5 minutes instead of waiting for motivation. These small actions send a new message to your mind. They say, I'm allowed to try. I don't need to be perfect. Over time, these moments build trust with yourself. You start to believe that change is possible because you see it happening. This kind of change feels gentle, not stressful. It fits into real life. And because it feels manageable, you're more likely to continue. How do daily habits shape your future? And the answer is that they decide who you become without asking you. Habits are powerful because they repeat automatically. You don't think about them, but they shape your energy, your mood, and your confidence. The way you start your morning often sets the tone for your whole day. The way you speak to yourself during stress becomes your inner voice. Over months and years, these small patterns turn into your lifestyle. This is why change doesn't come from one strong decision. It comes from small choices repeated with patience. When you improve one habit, even slightly, you change the direction of your future. You don't need to do everything right. You only need to notice what you repeat. Awareness creates choice, and choice creates movement. This is good news because it means you are not trapped by the past. Today's habits are creating tomorrow's life, and today you can choose something a little different. Are you really lazy? And the answer is usually no. What many people call laziness is often emotional exhaustion or avoidance. When you feel overwhelmed, tired, or discouraged, your body looks for rest and safety. Avoiding tasks becomes a way to protect yourself. This doesn't mean you don't care. It means something inside you needs support. Labeling yourself as lazy adds shame, and shame makes change harder. When you feel ashamed, you lose energy. When you feel understood, you gain it. Instead of asking why you're lazy, try asking what feels heavy right now. Maybe your goals feel too big. Maybe you're afraid of failing again. Maybe you're tired of pushing without results. When you respond with kindness instead of judgment, you create space for movement. Self-compassion doesn't make you weak. It helps you recover your strength. From that place, small actions become possible again. How does avoidance slowly take control? And the answer is that it often starts as protection. When something feels uncomfortable, your mind suggests delay. You'll do it tomorrow. You'll wait until you feel ready. This feels good for a moment, but the habit grows quietly. Avoidance teaches your brain that discomfort is dangerous. Over time, even small tasks can feel heavy. Confidence lowers and fear grows stronger. The problem is not the task, it's the story you tell yourself about it. Avoidance keeps you busy without moving forward. You might scroll, plan, or think, but nothing changes. Recognizing this pattern is not about blaming yourself. It's about understanding how habits form. Once you see avoidance clearly, you can interrupt it gently. One small action is enough. Action weakens fear. Even imperfect action creates relief. This is how you slowly reclaim your energy and your trust in yourself. Why do small actions work better? And the answer is that they respect your nervous system. Big plans often sound exciting, but they demand a lot of energy and discipline. When life is already full, these plans quickly feel impossible. Small actions feel safe. They don't threaten your sense of control. This makes your brain more open to change. When you succeed at a small action, you feel capable. That feeling matters more than motivation. Confidence grows from evidence, not words. Each small success sends a quiet message saying, "I can do this." Over time, these messages change how you see yourself. You stop seeing yourself as stuck and start seeing yourself as someone who moves forward. Small actions also fit into real life. They don't need perfect conditions. They work on busy days, tired days, and ordinary days. That's why they last. How can you interrupt the comfort cycle? And the answer is by choosing awareness before action. You don't need to fight your habits. You need to notice them. When you feel the urge to avoid or stay comfortable, pause for a moment. Take a breath. Ask yourself what one small different choice could look like right now. It doesn't need to be impressive. It only needs to be intentional. This pause creates space between feeling and reaction. In that space, you gain power. You may still choose comfort sometimes, and that's okay. Change is not about perfection. It's about direction. Each time you choose awareness, you weaken the old pattern. Over time, this becomes a new habit, one that feels calm, respectful, and supportive. Gentle interruption is sustainable. It works with you, not against you. What does self-compassion change? And the answer is everything. When you treat yourself with patience, your nervous system relaxes. When it relaxes, learning becomes easier. Self-compassion allows you to see mistakes as information, not proof of failure. This keeps you moving instead of quitting. Many people believe they need pressure to improve. In reality, pressure often creates fear. Fear blocks growth. Compassion creates safety, and safety allows effort. This doesn't mean you stop trying. It means you try without hurting yourself. When change feels kind, it lasts longer. You begin to trust yourself again. That trust is powerful. It gives you courage to take small risks, and those risks slowly reshape your life. Being gentle with yourself is not giving up, it's choosing a smarter way forward. How does your inner voice affect your life? And the answer is that it speaks before every choice. The way you talk to yourself shapes your actions. If your voice is harsh, you hesitate. If it's supportive, you move. Many inner voices were learned over time. They are not truth. When you notice critical thoughts, you don't need to fight them. Just notice them, then offer a calmer response. This creates a new internal pattern. Over time, your inner voice becomes steadier. It encourages effort instead of fear. This matters because change always starts inside. When your inner voice feels safe, doing different feels possible. You don't need constant motivation. You need a voice that believes you can learn. That belief grows through practice, not pressure. Why is consistency more important than intensity? And the answer is that consistency builds identity. Intense effort can bring quick results, but it often leads to burnout. Consistent effort feels lighter. It fits into daily life. When you show up regularly, even in small ways, you become someone who keeps going. This identity change is powerful. You stop relying on mood. You act because it's who you are becoming. Consistency also builds trust with yourself. Each time you follow through, you strengthen that trust. Over time, this creates stability. You don't swing between extremes. You move forward steadily. This kind of progress feels calm and reliable. It supports long-term growth without exhaustion. How can you notice who you are becoming? And the answer is by watching your patterns with curiosity. Look at how you spend your energy. Notice what you repeat. These things are shaping your future. This observation is not about judging yourself. It's about understanding direction. If you don't like the direction, you can adjust it gently. One choice at a time. Reflection helps you stay awake in your life. It reminds you that you have options. When you reflect regularly, you catch patterns early. This makes change easier and less painful. Awareness keeps you connected to yourself. From that place, intentional choices feel natural. What does gentle decision-making look like? And the answer is choosing what supports you, not what punishes you. It's asking what feels sustainable instead of what sounds impressive. Gentle decisions respect your limits while still encouraging growth. They allow rest and effort to exist together. This balance matters. When decisions feel kind, resistance lowers. You don't need to force yourself, you cooperate with yourself. This creates steady movement. Over time, these decisions build a life that feels more aligned. You feel less tension and more clarity. Gentle choices are powerful because they last. How do you rewrite your inner narrative? And the answer is through repeated small evidence. Each time you act with intention, you challenge the old story. The story that says you're stuck or incapable slowly loses strength. New stories grow from action. You don't need to convince yourself with words. Let behavior speak. When you see yourself choosing differently, even in small ways, belief follows. This is how identity changes. It's quiet and gradual. Over time, your inner narrative becomes more supportive. This changes how you approach challenges. You feel calmer and more confident. The story you live by matters deeply. Who are you becoming through your choices? And the answer is written in your daily actions. Every small choice is a vote for the person you're becoming. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to be present. When you choose awareness, compassion, and gentle effort, you change direction. The future responds to consistency, not pressure. If you want different, you don't need to become someone else. You need to act a little differently today. Be kind to yourself. Move slowly. Trust the process. Change grows quietly, and it starts with one intentional step. And if this episode felt helpful or comforting in any way, I'd be grateful if you liked the video and subscribed to the channel. It helps you stay close to the next lesson, and it also keeps this quiet learning space alive and growing. Thank you for being here.